Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thank you so much for joining us for the MSF Spotlight here with the Mendoza Graduate Program's Career Development Team. We're going to go ahead and go over the Masters of Science in Finance, and I'm going to turn it over to my colleague, Mindy Evans, to go ahead and walk us through this. Thank you so much for being here, Mindy.
You're very welcome, Gabby. Thanks for having me. Welcome, everyone. My name is Mindy Evans, and I'm the career counselor for the Masters of Science and Finance program. I also teach the Bridge to Success class, and I wanted to share with you some of the outcomes from last year's graduating class as far as their outcomes are concerned. So, as you just met Gabriela Gonzalez, she's sort of on the beginning end of your journey. Catherine Spees would be your faculty and academic director. She's sort of in the middle, Dr. Spees. And then myself, Mindy Evans, I help get you through to the next level, postgrad. We're going to talk a little bit today about what we do and what you can do to help further your job search, a little bit about our website and what you can find there, and then finally about our employment report. Our mission is to help students obtain careers that allow them to be the best that they can be and to have a positive impact on organizations, communities, and families. Here at Mendoza Graduate Program's Career Development Center, we'll help you understand yourself better, help you understand the marketplace and identify opportunities and have some discernment discussions with you to help you identify what avenue you want to pursue. And then we'll teach you some valuable job search skills that will help you for now and in the future. Our theory here is give a man a fish and you feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish, you can feed him for a lifetime. So what we are aiming to do is to equip you with a toolbox, your job search toolbox, that will serve you well during all stages of your career. The first thing we do is a curriculum aimed at your job search. It centers around your job search strategy. First, we learn about the marketplace. Then we encourage you to engage with employers by networking. Finally, you act by applying and submitting applications to your target companies. And finally, the process of deciding. Hopefully for you, it's more than one offer and you're deciding between more than one offer and trying to make some negotiation attempts with those companies to leverage your opportunities. So Bridge to Success, that particular course takes place during the summer session. We're just finalizing the dates now, but most generally it happens prior to the heat of the finance recruiting season. So we've moved it up because most of the applications need to be submitted by late July, early August if you are seeking a consulting path. But then finance stretches out a little bit further past August and into the end of September and end of October. What we offer at our office in our department is obviously career discernment, helping you with your career goals, helping you decide about your own career goals, helping you identify companies that are a target for you, identifying your strengths by performing a Clifton Strengths Assessment, teaching you networking strategies and how to go about networking with our awesome alumni network, and showing you a little bit about your job search approach, how it's working to your advantage or disadvantage. Also, we do resume and cover letter reviews and mock interviewing. And then finally, at the end of the journey, the offer evaluation and negotiation strategy, we help with that as well. Outside of one-on-one appointments that you would book through a handshake platform, for instance, we do employer engagement events. And these are also where you would register as in the handshake for these events. We do them in conjunction with the undergraduate Center for Career Development. It's called Morello Family Center for Career Development. And those happen in the fall and the spring, are all campus, all colleges, career fairs. And then during the fall, there's also a consulting week. And in the spring, we partner with our consortium, Duke, Vanderbilt, Cornell, Michigan, UVA, I'm forgetting someone, Georgetown, to host the virtual career fair that is specifically geared to just specialized master's students. We do that in a virtual platform on Handshake as well. And then all year long, you of course have the opportunity to sign up for any information sessions or on-campus interviews that are happening here at school on campus. What can you do to help promote your job search and to make it as effective and efficient as possible? The best thing you can do is know thyself. Take time to discern your strengths and discover what you're actually good at and what you would enjoy and as a first step for your career. I often describe it like dating. Job search is a little bit like your first outcome isn't necessarily your lifetime bride or groom. It's just the first step into your career. So the first step into your career helps you to discern what you would prefer for a longevity in your career. You're going to be comfortable with feeling uncomfortable. Networking isn't an easy task, especially for those who have maybe grown up in a digital generation. It's not easy to talk to people and ask them for their insights. So this is something that doesn't come very naturally to a large percentage of students, but by the end of the course, you will feel completely relaxed and at ease with these techniques that we described. We ask that you be active on campus, either in MSFA or in the Irish Capital Fund. Getting involved in either one of those two things helps to add some experience and a little bit of richness to a resume that maybe lacks an internship opportunity. We would like for you to connect with your career coach, which is me, early during an intake session to sort of share your goals. And then at least one time per month to sort of update me and keep me abreast of your search and how it's going. I'll check in with you as well, and you can always just drop by if you don't have an appointment, but you run a greater risk of not having to wait or not having found me here because I'm in a meeting if you book your appointment. Networking and relationship building are a skill, takes time to hone. That's another thing that will help you. Taking full advantage of our awesome network will obviously help you. Attending employer events. So, it's not just submitting applications and throwing darts at applications and hoping something sticks. It's actually engaging and going to the information sessions when those employers that are on your target list are on campus. Even if it's 100, 200 other virtual attendees at an information session, it is worth your time and effort to attend these because employers like to see that you're engaged and that you've taken the time to attend an information session. And then obviously holding yourself accountable and showing up when you said you were going to show up is always advantageous. On our careers website, you can scan this QR code and find a lot of the different steps that we teach you through the Bridge to Success course. There you'll also find in our About Us section our employment reports. And the class of 23 outcomes we just have published, and I'd like to share with you 100% of our graduates accepted those full-time offers within 6 months of their graduation date. So that was by November 19th. May 19th is graduation. November 19th of 2023 was when those numbers were reportable. And of those 100% of the graduates across all different salary ranges and job industry, 86,000 was the average base salary. We rounded that to the nearest thousand. I think it was actually 85,628 or something like that. But then, oops, sorry, apologize. If we jump to the next slide here, you can kind of get an idea of where those candidates in our class are, that the participants in that cohort went in the class of 2023. They took jobs with FINRA, they took jobs with Truist, Greystar, Deloitte, Lazard, EY, PwC, JP Morgan Chase, just to name a few of them. But more importantly, maybe you're wondering what kind of roles they took with those companies. And consulting roles, there were like advisory consultants, cloud and digital SAP practice, risk advisory managers. There were a couple analysts in private banking, an associate broker in insurance, consulting analysts, equity research analysts. There was an examiner at FINRA, an executive analyst, a financial analyst, foreign exchange development program. Development programs are great. Someone in sales and trading, another student with financial planning and analysis in industrial automation, investment analysts, obviously. A lot of students come seeking IB careers, investment banking analysts, management development programs, sorry, for model risk management and portfolio management analysts, real estate development analysts. It runs the gamut in the finance industry. The majority of our students are seeking within the financial services sector. Um, Many start in consulting, and eventually, if they're giving that, um, if they're not quite certain if they want to get into IB, many of them start with consulting just so they can possibly rule it out since it is such a early recruiting cycle. It's a good place to start because it starts right at the beginning of the program. So uh, that kind of opportunity, you'll want to have a resume all the way together before you even enter the program. We'll do a review, obviously, and get it up to speed for submissions. But um, if you want to pursue consulting as a career, you'll want to be ready to go when you enter the program. For follow-up questions of any type, I'm happy to answer any questions. I work with prospective candidates all the time, answering questions about the marketplace and answering questions about our alumni network or resources that we use. You can reach out to me at my email, mevans8@nd.edu. And then alternatively, if you have questions about admissions or, anything about tuition, refer to Gabby for those admissions questions at msf.business@nd.edu. So thank you very much for joining us today. We really enjoyed being able to share the information with you. And you can always visit our website. That's mendoza-mscareers.com. And in that particular website, you will also find the information shared through this employment report today. Thank you for joining us. Bye-bye.